See it, but let's go and hit on the cameras. Now, as I stated before, dual camera setup on the iPhone 12 mini, 12 megapixel wide angle lens, then a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor, where the Pixel 4a has a single 12.2 megapixel wide angle lens. Now, the Pixel lineup of phones have always had a really good, overall camera quality, and for sure the Pixel 4a is no different. You have, a single lens. Unfortunately, you don't have an ultra-wide sensor or a telephoto lens, and you can only tap out a 4K at 30. Now, that might be a big deal to some people. I would say so. I would say, you're kind of already kind of missing out on some camera features, but I feel like the software quality of these photos are actually really good. You're still getting a lot of quality. You're still getting, a lot of features built in, portrait mode, night sight, all that stuff. But the 8 megapixel front facing camera is another area I'm not too big of a fan of. I mean, you can only do 1080p at 30, just like the Pixel 5. So that's another big deal in my opinion. I would rather have a better front facing camera than a better back camera, but I'd rather have both, to be honest. And with a phone like the iPhone 12 mini, you're pretty much getting that. I mean, this is going to be a better quality phone for sure when it comes down to the camera. With its ultra-wide sensor, you can zoom out a lot more, which is cool. You also have, that wide-angle lens, which is really nice. But you can do 4K at 60 on the back as well as 4K at 60 on the front as well. And that's a pretty big difference. In my opinion, if you're trying to get a phone that's going to last the longest in terms of just hardware in general, the iPhone will definitely do you better than the Pixel 4a for sure. But I still think for the price tag, the Pixel 4a's camera is actually pretty decent as well. It just so happens that the 12 mini has a better camera sensor when it comes down to it.